All right. Shalom. We want to give all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai.
And peace and blessings to you, brothers and sisters, throughout the four corners of the earth that are believing on the gospel of Yahweh Shai and waiting on the second coming. We're just going to kind of just go into just a few different topics, update on news events, and just kind of just other things just concerning just the gospel overall. So let's go ahead and just start off with that.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by my word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Mashiach is at hand.
Yeah, the day is at hand. So it says, be ye not troubled, by those things, because this is like the test of our faith. Really our faith should be growing more and more as a unit, as believers, not just individually, but collectively. Okay, because we are all one part of one body, and the faith is that we're going to be able to be delivered and receive that salvation, upon the coming of Yahweh Shai. So really, this should be a time of like increasing confidence with things that are happening right now, and this great separation that's happening between those that don't believe and those that do believe.
That's right.
It's happening. That's what the Most High is increasing at this level. So don't be troubled when you see your friends just not getting it, or going further and further into the world, or further into the delusion, or into the folly of this current age that we're in.
Or even family members for that case too.
That's true. Even family members. Don't be troubled by that, because the thing about it is the Most High has a special reward for those that endure unto the end, which that's some of the things that we've been talking about that we're going to get further into, so that brothers and sisters can know what their reward really is. So because if you don't really know why you're fighting, then what's the whole point of you being in the faith? You got to know what you're standing for.
That's right.
And that's one of the biggest things that brothers and sisters need to be very much aware of. So hopefully we'll start to get into some of those things, so you can be edified and continue growing in the faith. Keep going on.
This is verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Let no man deceive you by any means. I mean, come on. Any man deceive you by any means. This is a man or woman.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, oh, look, this is the man. No, it's women, it's little ones.
Yep.
It's older people.
Mm-hmm.
It's your politicians, it's your leaders, it's your teachers, your professors, even your parents, people around you. Let no man let's read that again.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
Keep going.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Which has already happened. But, which has already happened, because at that time, there was people that were saying, and if you go into different letters, they were saying that Yahweh Shai already came and overthrew the faith of some.
Yeah.
There was actually a situation that had happened, where people were told that the Messiah already came, and that was it. And that he already came and delivered us.
Right.
This is the kingdom.
Yeah.
Or you got people that saying, look, the kingdom is already here. Some people believe that the Messiah came and he did what he's supposed to do, like in Islam, or that the Messiah of the Israelites, so to speak, and he's just a prophet. And then you got to listen to Muhammad.
Shoot, man.
So but the following way already occurred, and we're really at the last time, so keep going on.
Says, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right, which has already been revealed in this time. The son of perdition means one who goes into destruction.
That's right.
Right? That would be the Edomites, who would be embodied in their forefather Esau, whose name in the Hebrew, in so many words, really means destroyed, wasted. So he's the son of perdition, the vessel unto wrath fitted for destruction. And it wasn't really revealed in that time that he was really that person. Until really these last days, even more, because this is now in our final captivity in the deliverance, because Yahweh Shai said, what he said, let's go into the precept for what he said to edify the following way. Go to Luke chapter 21 and verse 24. Because at the time when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, Jake hadn't yet been taken down. But it happened twice, really. It happened once then, but this is like the final takedown, which was the fulfillment of the other curses. Because the Most High is bound by his word. The prophecies of what was going to happen to us in the law, and the prophecy within the law of us being scattered and taken and being captive unto all nations and losing our complete heritage hadn't happened yet, which we'll get into that precept too. So go ahead and get that Luke 21 and 24, and then we'll jump into, I believe, Jeremiah 17. That's the heritage.
This is Luke 21
You can break it down.
and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And that has happened. We were trodden down and led into captivity into all nations.
Which at the time when Paul wrote the epistle of the Thessalonians, that hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, it hadn't happened
That was
yet.
a prophecy, and that had to be fulfilled.
That's right.
Because at that time, it wasn't really revealed to them that they were going to actually fall on that level. Now, we do know, according to prophecies, that the Most High was going to rise us up for a 1,000-year period of rule, which is the Middle Ages.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And
go ahead.
And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations.
Which is prophecy of even today. Because we're even in that time. Because that distress of nations, when you go into that. Oh, it doesn't say with perplexities?
Yeah. And with perplexities.
With perplexities, which we go into that word in the Greek breaks down to basically lack of necessity and basically need. Mm-hmm. Lack of food, lack of shelter. Because basically they're going to collapse the global economy. Really, the only way someone's going to survive if they're not in this faith is they're going to have to take the chip.
They're going to have to, yep, that's right.
They're going to have to take the chip. You know, and a lot of people don't believe that that's the chip, but the chip is the mark of the beast. I mean, we're going to say it again and again. And we've seen different things implemented of it, and they actually have different technology groups. In fact, recently, there was a group that they deal with the RFID technology. It's an actual conference they have, and they were getting chipped. They're just outright getting chipped on camera, taking the chip.
Yeah, and you see a majority of them are Edomites.
Are Edomites, yeah, because the Edomites that are in tune with maybe the vibration of the New World Order, right. They're already accepting it, and they're already acting it out by taking the chip.
Yeah.
Now, they might not know the prophecies fully, but they're already in that vibration that this is something they want to do. It makes sense to them.
Yeah.
So they don't understand, because you got a lot of them, they just say, the Edomites just are not believers. They're not really believers in this thing. Yeah. You know, they're not believers, not just in the mark of the beast, because mark of the beast is known by even Edomites and other nations.
Exactly.
But they don't have faith to overcome it the way that the faith of the elect is going to be to overcome that temptation. Plus, on top of that, the Most High is going to be taking care of the elect. That's really going to be the big part of it. That's the reason why the elect is not going to take it.
That's right.
And eventually not be tempted, because they're going to have that faith to not do it.
Yep.
Okay, and that's pretty much it on that part, bro.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's it. Yeah. Well, that was just a last. So with perplexity, with perplexity, that's it.
Yeah, so that's what got with perplexity. The lack. To go into the Sirach, which we're not going to get into, it talks about the scarcity and the lack of bread. It's going to be upon the earth.
Right.
Which was what we're trying to warn you brothers and sisters, that they're going to shut down. They're going to shut down America. They're going to shut down your WalMarts. They're going to shut down everything. Everywhere you get food, they're not. It's going to be gone. See, and they show this stuff in movies.
Yep.
World War Z with Tom Cruise. They show you that the stuff is out of there, man.
Yep.
Because when all hell breaks loose and they lock everything down, they're not going to have time to be delivering and replenishing your shelves at your local stores.
It ain't going to be no slow process. It's going to be something that's just going to happen overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And see, and like the brother said, that main thing that you're going to have in that time is that faith. Mm-hmm. And so that faith, when you look at it, the scriptures bring us examples of the Most High, Yahweh, being a provider to those who believe in him. And so that belief is going to have to be strengthened in that time. So we see examples like with our brother Elijah, when the Most High fed him with bread from the raven. The raven came and gave him meat and bread. Mm-hmm. So, we don't know how we're going to eat in that time, but it states that those who fear the Most High, they will eat. His servants will eat.
That's right.
So that's where your faith has to come in. And so, and in doing that, by sticking in these scriptures, This is how you
Faith in
increase.
Yahushua.
Yeah,
Right.
and having faith in Yahushua, you have to strengthen yourselves in these things.
Yep.
And that's pretty much a mandatory thing in being in this truth. You have to have that.
Yep. You do. And that's the key. That's the reason why he says, be not deceived.
Right.
Don't let nobody come and tell you got to start stocking up goods and things like that.
That's right.
Don't let somebody deceive you. You got to start going and you got to buy a whole bunch of weapons to protect yourself. Man, it's gonna be so bad. First of all, how many of y'all's guns
Right.
can shoot down a drone that's bombing places?
Exactly.
Watch Panama Deception. Those people had no chance against what the U.S. government had did to them.
You can even see how Esau does it in your movies. How they just on a camera watching. They'll say, "Hey, we have a so-called suspect right here.
That
take it out."
that movie Good Kill.
Good kill. Yeah, there you go.
Man, that's a good movie to watch.
Man, he
how
has
Esau tactics is with them drones.
And they doing the thing like it's a video game, man. They
Yep.
go out there and just take down whole buildings and decimate 3,000 people, and all they're sitting behind the desk.
Yeah.
They don't see the ramifications of that.
Sitting in a train cart box.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Way in Nevada, killing folks over there in Iraq and Afghanistan with a drone.
So this thing is faith, man.
Yeah.
This is basically a faith based on your faith, man.
Yeah, that's why when you go to the letters, man, a lot of those chapters and books, first of all, every one of them is opened up about the Most High, Yahweh,
Yeah.
and His Son Yahushua, and the faith.
Yep.
That's the key aspect, you know.
Because the scriptures say it is impossible to please the Most High without faith.
Oh, we're gonna get
That's-
to that too.
yeah.
We're gonna get to that spiritual. We'll definitely get to that. You know. So yeah, go ahead and go back to that Thessalonians, and then we're gonna get to another part. So read that piece again with the falling away about Yahushua.
Let's see. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
Which is what? Go ahead.
The son of perdition.
Yeah, the son of perdition. Because when you go into the history, when we fell, what was revealed that he was the son of perdition? One, the parallel of the daughter of Edom being the daughter of Babylon. How so? In 70 A.D., when we were taken down as a people, which was prophesied to happen to Yahushua prophesied. In fact, even in the beginning, let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Start at the top. Because Yahushua was revealing to them what was going to happen, but Jake couldn't see it.
Yep.
And it wasn't revealed to them that it was this man.
Right.
And they didn't believe that he would go that far.
This is Matthew chapter 24. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the building of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
That's it, right there. And that was prophecy of 70 AD,
Yep.
which was the falling away and the man of sin being revealed. So that's why when we came back, we fell down again. The Most High does a lot of replays. We'll have it happen again, and then now we're going to get it right because he came and took us down that time, but the elect is not going to be, it's going to be delivered.
Right.
But when that stones and everything being taken down, and then what happened? The temple, the goodly things of the temple. Now, who did that? The Babylonians did that. Every other nation that took us down after we had settled in the land of Israel, they didn't raid the temple. Assyrians were able to do it. The Persians didn't do it, but the Babylonians did. And then Esau, being the daughter of Babylon,
Yep.
all right, and also Babylon the Great, all of that stuff happened.
Right.
You know, with them, and they did it again. They proved that with themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why they fall into that lot.
Yeah, go to Joel chapter Joel 3. Yeah, take them up with the presence.
Yeah.
This is a prophecy, and you can see this, brothers and sisters, if you Google something, it's called